Who's hungry? The Deli's open. Hey guys, Marco D'Angelo here. Welcome back to another edition of Marco's Deli, powered by WagerTalk TV. If you enjoy these videos, guys, I'm going to ask you a favor. Give us that thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And if you leave us a comment, that works even better. Let me know what you like about the videos, what you want to see, and we'll continue to bring you these free videos. All right, let's get to today's show, and we've got a couple of plays for you. I'll give you a basketball play and a hockey play for you. Got a couple specials as well. So let's get the show started, and let's hit the NBA. We've got a Saturday Game 7 in Boston. And I'm going to take a look at a team total here, and this is why. Got to give Philadelphia credit. They played a great defense in their building in Game 6 as they held Boston to just 93 points in that game. Now, if you break down that game and look at it a little closer, you're going to see that Boston was a dismal 12 of 41 from three. Boston lives and dies by the three, and Philly was able to slow the pace of that game down. So the combination of a slower pace and a horrible shooting night from Boston produced a low-scoring game. But not only was it because of the cold shooting and that pace, take a look at the box score. The refs weren't calling any fouls. Boston went to the foul line just 16 times in the game, and Philadelphia went there 19 times. That's a very low total for shot production from the foul line. All of that contributed to what we saw in that game with the low-scoring game. Now, what I am looking at here as we head back to Boston for Game 7, not only do I expect Boston to shoot better in their own building, but I also expect them to dictate the pace more, try to pick things up. They don't want to play in that very slow half-court game. And with that said, I think it's going to lead to more scoring. I also think that there's no way that we're going to get this few of fouls called again in this game. I also think the fact that Boston playing at home in a Game 7 should have the lead late. And if they have the lead in the fourth quarter late, being that it's a Game 7, win or go home, Philadelphia is going to foul right to the end to try to extend the game and trade, 1 or 2 points at the foul line for a made three-pointer if they have to come from behind. So all of that said has me looking at this one and taking a look at the total. The team total for Boston is 106.5. If you go back to Game 1 of the series here, the team total for Boston was 114.5, but they've adjusted the total so much because of recency bias in what you saw, only scoring 93 points in Game 6. I just think it's too much of an over adjustment, and I think the play is to take Boston over the team total of 106.5. That is play number 1 this week on the Deli. Also, before we get to play number 2, I want to tell you what I've got going this week. Big weekend, guys. First of all, we have been red hot. Over the last 3 months, we are number 1 at WagerTalk in Money One. Guys, we'll do it simple. I grind it out for you. Generally, you're going to get 1 to 3 plays from me on a normal day. When there's a bigger card, that might stretch to 4 or 5 plays. But that is how I grind it out. I don't bombard you with plays. We find the best plays, whatever it is, whether it is baseball, basketball, or hockey. I am not locked into, there's hockey tonight, I have to have a hockey play. Or there's NBA, I have to have an NBA play. Or baseball, same thing. I give you what I am betting, and I don't have to bet the entire board. I bet only what I feel is the highest percentage plays on the card, and that's why we win, guys. We're low volume, but high return for your money. And think about that. We release probably on the lower third of total number of plays of everybody, but we're on the top of the charts in Money One. that says what we're doing is working. So if you want to be a part of that, head over to WagerTalk.com. You can pick up some specials we've got going. One of them is Saturday. I got a big day going. We've got all of our sports plays along with the Kentucky Derby. Now, you guys know that I bet horses a lot, okay? I've been around horse racing basically my entire life, since 1986. Prior to that, betting-wise, but I've actually been involved in horse racing since 1986 as I own, race, and breed horses. I've done it, currently have a stable. I own 7 horses right now, and I know the game. All right. So if you want to get my Kentucky Derby plays on Saturday, along with all of my sports plays, got a package. It's available for $39. You'll get everything. But if you've never bought at WagerTalk, boy, do I got a deal for you today. Just $2. If you go to my homepage, wt.buzz/MD, or just go to WagerTalk.com. You'll find it on the homepage there as well. You can get my Kentucky Derby package. It sells for $39, but if you enter coupon code Derby2, you'll get it for $2. Now, that coupon is only good if you've never bought from WagerTalk before. If you are a returning customer, I still got a deal for you. I'll give you $10 off the package. Use coupon code Derby10. Derby10 will get you $10 off. And if you want to grab all my plays this weekend, you can get a 3-day all-access package for just $49. That's great value for you. You'll pick up everything for a 3-day subscription for $49. Head over to WagerTalk.com or go to wt.buzz/MD. All right, enough about that. Let's get to the final play here, and we're going to take a look at a hockey game, Philadelphia at Carolina. We're going to take a look at the series here. Now, if you remember 2 weeks ago when we did the Deli, I gave you a series play on Philadelphia. Nice underdog play against the Pittsburgh Penguins, and they got the money for us in that one, winning that series 4-2. Now, I said whenever we gave that out that Pittsburgh facing Philadelphia was a bad matchup for them. I didn't like the style of hockey that the Penguins play. It's great for the regular season, but it's not playoff hockey, and it cost them. Philadelphia was able to handcuff them in that series, and Pittsburgh fell behind 3-0. They did make a series of it, winning games 4 and 5, and was 1 goal away from sending this back to Pittsburgh for a game 7. They played into a second overtime. Score was 0-0. Pittsburgh changed the way they played. They made the adjustments, and they gave Philadelphia problems. But Philadelphia got that goal in the second overtime, ended the series. We cashed the ticket, and now they move on to play Carolina. Carolina, for everything I said about Pittsburgh being a bad matchup, Carolina's a good matchup facing Philadelphia. And I think they're going to take care of business in this one. I also think that Philadelphia is a younger team, inexperienced with playoff experience here. And I think this is one of those ones where they got their feet wet, got their first series victory that gained them valuable experience for next year, not this year. I think this is where it ends for Philadelphia. But if you look at the series price, it's minus 330. I'm not going to lay 330 on the series price here. But what I am going to do is I think they win this in 6 games or less. So if they win it in 6 games or less, that means the worst scenario that I am projecting is to win it 4-2. So I'm going to go ahead and take Carolina minus 1.5 games. If Carolina wins this series, unless it goes to game 7, we win it laying the 1.5. This line is readily available at DraftKings and FanDuel. So go ahead and grab Carolina minus 1.5 games in the series against Philadelphia. I think they win it in 6 or less. Go ahead and take Carolina for play number 2. Guys, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate you guys always coming here and hanging out with me in the Deli. I hope you appreciate these videos. And if you do, hey, do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up. Doesn't cost you any money, and it really helps the channel out. And if you want to make sure you never miss any of these videos, especially all the coverage we've been doing with the Triple Crown races, the Kentucky Derby, we'll be doing the same for the Preakness. You want to hit that subscribe button because it will let you know every time there's a new video. And leave me a comment. Tell me who you like in Saturday's Kentucky Derby. I want to hear what you guys think. And even if you do bet the horses, and if you have a question, drop it in there. And of course, as always, thanks for watching the Deli. I'll see you next week. Let's eat good and cash some tickets.